Welcome to the video of my custom Transformers Kingdom Core Class Autobot Blaster. So here is Blaster in his little boombox mode. And here's a closer look at it. You can see that with the chest piece, it looks a little bit different from Soundwave. And speaking of Soundwave, I made this custom using my Kingdom Core Class Soundwave figure. And yeah. Now, even though this is kind of my version of a Core Class Blaster figure, it is basically still Soundwave, just with more of a Autobot Blaster kind of color scheme. Now, for a size comparison with Blaster, aka Soundwave, there he is with a pill on my nighttime pills. So, getting into Blaster's transformation sequence, it is very simple, but very unique. And by unique, I mean, well, it's easy to convert. So, just like Kingdom Soundwave, you want to first start off by flipping these little side spikes, and I'm going to push them up, and then these are going to form Blaster's feet. Next, go ahead, take the sides of the boombox mode, just wiggle it until it untabs, bring the leg down, and then rotate it so that way it is nice and straight. Just come on the other side and do the same thing. Like that. And here you have Blaster's legs fully transformed. Now, some YouTubers, like Bolt Matrix, tends to have their Transformers figures be halfway transformed. And some YouTubers refer to this kind of mode as a Gerlock mode, and frankly, I always find these in-between modes to be quite funny to look at, but it's not quite officially how the figure transforms. So, yeah, but hey, I mean, I can see why some YouTubers do that. They find it kind of amusing to just see a figure in almost like a mid-transformed state. But anyway, then after you get the legs transformed, come to the back of the figure, and you just want to flip the arms forward, like that. Then, what I like to do is I like to go ahead, bring the arms out, and then if you flip Blaster to the back, you will notice two black things on the backs of the arms. Well, those are the fists. So you just want to flip the fists down, and there you go. There is the arms and legs transformed. Last but not least, you will notice on the top there is the back of Blaster's head. So what I like to do is I take my fingernail and kind of do that until it kind of raises the head up just enough for me to be able to raise the head the rest of the way up, and then just kind of rotate the head around just like that. And here you have Autobot Blaster in his robot mode. And you can already tell what I meant about this just being Soundwave in Blaster colors. And yeah. Now, some differences you might notice about this custom is that he does not have his shoulder cannon, and he is not holding his little laser pistol. Now, along with Blaster, I did in fact customize his minicon, or rather non-transformable minicon. Whoop. There we go. So here is Blaster's minicon, Steeljaw. Now, Steeljaw himself began as Laserbeak, and yeah. Now, of course, Laserbeak himself can, not Laserbeak, Steeljaw can be put back into Blaster's chest. Just open it up like that. Take Steeljaw, and you want the part with the peg hole facing up. So just slide Steeljaw back inside of Blaster's chest, and I guess while I have Blaster's chest opened, you will notice the inside of his chest is not filled in. It is still the Soundwave blue color. So maybe after this video, I may go back in and so after this video, I may go back in and color in the inside of Blaster's chest in a nice silver, just to make it like the actual character model from the Transformers cartoon. And here is a up-close head shot of Blaster, aka Soundwave. And yeah. So now for a comparison in robot mode. Again, here he is with my nighttime pills, which you can see in robot mode. Blaster is the same height as the nighttime pills. And yeah. So to transform Blaster back into his boombox mode, it is very basic. It's just like going into robot mode, just in reverse. So, to transform Blaster back into his alt form, first go ahead, take the head, rotate it around 360, and push it back to kinda make it look like his head gone into his torso, even though it did not. It's just, well, rotated around and resting in the back piece of the figure. Then, with the hands, fold them back up into the arms. Straighten out the arms. And then fold the arms back. And just kind of tab them into place. And once you do that, it should look like this. Then for the legs, you're going to want to make him do the splits almost. And then you want to turn the legs so that way these holes are facing towards the back. So, do that. Take the legs, bring them up, and tab them into place, just like so. And last but not least, go ahead, take the feet, push them down, and there you go. There is Blaster back into his boombox mode. So, in my opinion, I really did do a good job on this custom. He was pretty fun to make, and he was also quite simple, too. Now, how I made this custom is, really all I did is I used my Transformers Kingdom Core Class Soundwave figure, painted him with some tanned skin paint, and then once I did that, I used my red, silver, and black, well, with yellow Sharpies, and I gave him this iconic Autobot Blaster color scheme, and to me, this color scheme works, because now it's like I own a core class version of Blaster, even though it is still technically Soundwave, but just recolored. Now someday I do intend on eventually making Galvatron, and yeah. So that's pretty much going to wrap it up for this video, everyone. Don't forget to stay tuned for more customs like this. And yeah, this has been McCoy Animations, and signing out.